The blight had blackened every road, and hunger reached our door. My father held the cottage key. We could not stay one winter more. My mother wrapped our worn old Bible and hid the coins inside her shawl. At dawn we heard the harbor bell, then left our names upon the wall. Oh, the western wind was calling through the blackthorn and the rain. Though the ship would bear us far from home, our hearts would still remain. Where the stone walls cross the valley and the wild Atlantic roared, we carried Ireland with us when we left the western shore. A homeland is not only where we are born, it is what we carry when we have to leave. We sail beneath a stranger's sky, with salt upon each face. And every night my mother sang of home and saving grace. Though years have silvered father's hair, the old hope lingers on. We'll walk once more beside those walls before our days are gone. Oh, the western wind is calling through the blackthorn and the rain. Though the years have carried us away, our hearts remain the same. Where the stone walls cross the valley and the wild Atlantic roared, we carried Ireland with us when we left the western shore. When we left the western shore. You left before the morning light. The sea was cold and grey. You kissed our little girl goodbye and said, I'll be home today. At dusk the harbor bell rang low. The other boats drew near. I waited in the pouring rain, but yours did not appear. The rain still knows your name. It falls against the pane. Each drop repeats the promise come home again. I keep the fire burning the way I did before, and every night the ocean cries outside our cottage door. Some goodbyes are never spoken. Only later do we learn they were the last. Our little girl still asks me why boats don't all come home. I tell her you live in the wind that moves across the foam. The years have worn the window frame and silvered all my hair. But when the rain falls on the roof, I turn and think you're there. The rain still knows your name. It falls against the pane. Each drop repeats the promise you would come home again. I keep the fire burning the way I did before, and every night the ocean cries outside our cottage door. The rain still knows your name. The fields were bare, the rent was due. There was no work to find. My mother packed my Sunday dress. We wept as I left her behind. She placed a small cross in my hand and told me to be brave. At 17, I sailed away and watched our shoreline fade. Though the years go by, I still remember home, the stone walls and the rain. The chapel bell at evening time, the old familiar lane. I crossed the sea to earn my bread and learn to stand alone. But nothing in this foreign land could make me forget my home. Some people must leave home just to survive. Then they spend a lifetime longing to return. I worked in houses not my own, from dawn till candlelight. I sent each coin I could back home and wrote that I was alright. The winter silvered all my hair. The years moved slowly on. I kept my mother's letters close long after she was gone. Though the years go by, I still remember home, the stone walls and the rain. The chapel bell at evening time, the old familiar lane. I crossed the sea to earn my bread and learn to stand alone. But nothing in this foreign land could make me forget my home. I still remember home. I came along the old stone road, through evening wind and rain. The garden gate was hanging loose, wet roses lined the lane. I turned the key with trembling hands. No footsteps crossed the floor. The kettle waited cold and still. Your coat hung by the door. There's no light in the window now, no fire in the grate, no gentle voice to call me home, no one there to wait. I thought we'd share another spring, another cup of tea, but time had closed your tired eyes before you heard from me. We always think there will be one more visit, until we come home to an empty chair. Your Bible lies beside the chair, your glasses by the bed. I found the last note that you wrote and read what you had said. Don't worry if the rain comes down, the road will still be there. Come home whenever you have time. I'll keep your place right here. There's no light in the window now, no fire in the grate, no gentle voice to call me home, no one there to wait. I thought we'd share another spring, another cup through fields still silvered by the rain. The evening birds were settling down, a soft light rested on the grain.
You said you needed time to rest. I said there's nowhere else to be. We watched the sunset in the west and heard the wind move through the trees.
We took the long way home that night. No finish line, no need to run. The hills were soft with fading light. We walked until the day was done.
The miles were more, but we had time.
Your hand was resting close to mine.
The road felt lighter, walking slow,
because we did not walk alone.
Taking longer does not mean you are lost. Some roads ask for courage, not speed. I used to hide how tired I'd grown and smile so no one else could see. I thought I had to stand alone to prove what strength was meant to be. But you stayed close without demand. You never told me to be strong. You simply reached and held my hand and walked beside me all along.
We took the long way home that night. No finish line, no need to run. The hills were soft with fading light. We walked until the day was done.
The miles were more, but we had time.
Your hand was resting close to mine.
The road felt lighter, walking slow,
because we did not walk alone. I spent years in distant places, chasing dreams I could not name. Every town had different faces, but the answers felt the same.
I kept every map and letter from the towns that we passed through.
Still I searched for something better, till the road brought me to you. By the fire, warm and bright, we watched rain fall through the night. All the roads we'd left behind slowly faded from our minds. Home was closer than we knew. It was always me and you, not beyond distant shore, not behind another door. In the way you held me near, through each season, every year. In the way you saw me through, home was closer than we knew.
I thought home was a place waiting at the end of the road. Then I looked at you and understood. We had been carrying it with us all along.
Morning found us by the fire, with the kettle singing low.
Sunlight climbed a little higher,
till the frost began to go.
I repaired the garden gate.
You brought warm bread on a plate.
Nothing grand had changed that day.
Still we knew that we would stay. Now we had no need to roam. Every road had led us home. In the calm of every day, love had taught our hearts to stay. Home was closer than we knew. It was always me and you, not beyond some distant shore, not behind another door. In the way you held me near, through each season, every year. In the way you saw me through, home was closer than we knew. In the way you saw me through, home was closer than we knew. I woke beneath a restless sky, with worries circling in my mind. Then morning drew the curtains wide, and left the darkest clouds behind.
I met you by the garden gate. Your coat was buttoned to your chin.
You said the hills are wide awake, so let the walking now begin.
We stepped beyond the old stone wall,
And heard the morning skylark call.
the wind swept through the heathered lane,
And carried off the last of rain. The wind was on our side, it pushed the heavy clouds away. It swept the fields so green and wide, and opened up the day. The road ahead came into view, beneath a sky of open blue. The road never told us where it would end, but with you beside me, I stopped being afraid of what might lie around the bend.
We stopped beside a weathered bridge
where silver water ran below.
Your tune rose toward the distant ridge,
A song I knew from long ago.
we shared the bread we brought from home,
And poured our tea beneath the trees.
the words we'd always held alone.
We finally spoke with quiet ease.
When evening spread its amber light
Across the hills and countryside,
we took the long road home that night.
the faithful wind still at our side. The wind was on our side. It pushed the heavy clouds away. It swept the fields so green and wide, and opened up the day. The road ahead came into view, beneath the sky of open blue. We did not need a map or guide. The wind was on our side. We did not need a map or guide. The wind was on our side. The night had left me tired and worn, with doubts I could not understand. But golden light came with the dawn, and warmed the cup between my hands.
I laced my old shoes by the door and stepped outside to meet the day.
I did not know what lay in store, but chose to start along the way. I chose to begin again, though the hurt was not yet gone.
A
Little hope remained within, and helped me carry on. I may stumble now and then, I may need a helping hand, but this is not where my story ends. I chose to begin again.
You are not starting again with nothing. You are starting with everything the hard days taught you.
I used to count the years I'd lost and think I'd waited far too long.
I only saw the hurt and cost, not not all the ways I'd carried on,
but every fall had taught me how to rise more gently than before.
I knew what truly mattered now, and left all burdens at the door. I chose to begin again, though the hurt was not yet gone. A little hope remained within, and helped me carry on. I may stumble now and then, I may need a helping hand, but this is not where my story ends. I chose to begin again. The rain had drummed the roof all night, and traced its rivers down the pane. At dawn the clouds released the light, across the field still bright with rain. I opened wide the old screen door, cool air came softly through the room. The earth smelled richer than before, the lilacs had begun to bloom. The morning after the rain, the hills were shining green and new. The breeze ran cool along the lane, and swept the heavy clouds from view. I could not change what had been done, but I could choose the road ahead. The clouds no longer hid the sun, and hope rose in my heart instead. The storm can change the road, but it cannot choose our next step. I walked beside the garden wall, where raindrops rested on each rose. A robin gave its morning call, as sunlight warmed the flower rose. The muddy path beneath my shoes still held the marks of yesterday, but every step was mine to choose, and led me toward a brighter day. The morning after the rain, the hills were shining green and new. The breeze ran cool along the lane, and swept the heavy clouds from view. I could not change what had been done, but I could choose the road ahead. The clouds no longer hid the sun, and hope rose in my heart instead. I woke with yesterday still near, and heavy thoughts I could not shake. Then through the window bright and clear, I heard the early treetops wake. I stepped outside into the air and drew one breath in deep and slow. The scent of pine was everywhere and helped me let my worries go. The sunlight warmed the garden wall. A blackbird sang up in the tree. No one had to speak at all. The morning brought its peace to me. I was already on my way, with every breath of open air. The blue sky opened up the day and left me lighter standing there. The trees stood tall, the fields stretched wide, the river carried doubt away. With all of nature by my side, I was already on my way. Fresh air does more than help us breathe. It makes a little room inside us, so the heart can find its way forward again. I followed where the river wound and heard the water's steady song. My feet grew lighter on the ground, as if they knew where they belonged. The cool wind moved across my skin. The grass smelled sweet from last night's rain. I felt the quiet settle in and ease the old familiar strain. The world was still the one I knew. Its troubles had not gone away, but I could face what I must do and take another step that day. I was already on my way, with every breath of open air. The blue sky opened up the day and left me lighter standing there. The trees stood tall, the fields stretched wide, the river carried doubt away. With all of nature by my side, I was already on my way. With all of nature by my side, I was already on my way. We watched the swallows catch the light and felt the quiet ease our minds. The pinewood air was cool and sweet. The river traced a silver line with open country at our feet. We learned to breathe and take our time, one breath at a time, 1 mile at a time. No need to hurry through the day. The road may bend, the path may climb, but we will find our steady way. Let open air clear heart and mind. Let yesterday fall far behind. With your hand held gently in mine, we walk on, one breath at a time.
Nature never asks us to hurry. It reminds us that even the longest road can be traveled, one breath at a time. I used to fear a slower pace would leave my better days behind. But every tree within this place was growing in its own good time. You turned and smiled beside the stream as sunlight rested on your face. What once had seemed a distant dream was waiting in this quiet place. One breath at a time, 1 mile at a time. No need to hurry through the day. The road may bend, the path may climb, but we will find our steady way. Let open air clear heart and mind. Let yesterday fall far behind. With your hand held gently in mine, we'll walk on, one breath at a time. I had grown used to quiet rooms and letting mornings pass me by. I kept my hopes behind the curtains and watched the seasons cross the sky. Then one morning birds were singing, clover shone with drops of rain. I turned the handle, crossed the doorway, and felt the whole world breathe again. The day I let the light back in, I felt my life begin again. It warmed the places fear had been. The day I let the light back in, I didn't need a perfect sky, just one good reason left to try. The past was there, but so was I. The day I let the light back
Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. I took the road beyond the garden, past the fields and old stone wall. Nothing there had changed around me, yet I found new hope within it all. Someone waved across the meadow, children laughed beside the square. Every ordinary moment told me I still belong there. The day I let the light back in, I felt my heart grow warm again. It reached the places tears had been. The day I let the light back in, I didn't need a perfect sky. I found the courage still to try. The past was there, but so was I. The day I let the light back in. The past was there, but so was I. The day I let the light back in. Left before the sun was rising, with one small case and dreams to spare. The road ahead was wide and calling. I thought my life was waiting there. I learned the streets of distant cities and watched the seasons come and go. But every time the evening settled, my heart went walking back toward home. The home that never left me was with me all along. In every quiet morning, in every old familiar song. Though I crossed 1,000 miles and lived the life in front of me, I may have left that little town, but home never left me. Where we love is home, home that our feet may leave, but not our hearts. I came back on an autumn morning. The old road curved around the hill. The faded store, the wooden fences, the river running clear and still. The years had changed a few old houses, and some familiar names were gone. But when the church bell crossed the valley, I knew where I belonged. The home that never left me was with me all along. In every quiet morning, in every old familiar song, though I crossed 1,000 miles and lived the life in front of me, I may have left that little town, but home never left me. I may have left that little town, but home never left me. The ferry left at break of dawn beneath the silver sky. I watched the harbor lights grow dim and heard the seabirds cry. You stood beside the weathered rail and raised your hand to me. The morning wind then filled the sail and drew you out to sea. The ferry left at break of dawn and took you from the shore. The candle by our door burned on to guide you home once more. I kept your promise through the years, across the wind and foam. And though I filled the tide with tears, I prayed it brought you home. Some promises take the long way home. The seasons turned from green to gold, the winters came and passed. I kept your letter through the years, I knew our love would last. Then one gray dawn, the bell was rung above the harbor wall. A sailor called, your boat has come, and then I heard you call. The ferry came at break of dawn and brought you to the shore. The candle by our door burned on, we needed it no more. I held your promise through the years, across the wind and foam. And when I saw you through my tears, the tide had brought you home. The harbor woke beneath the sun waiting, now we're done. You had come home to me. Before the morning light and hear the city rain, it taps against my window pane and calls me home again. I see the hills above the bay, though they are far from me. The heather moves at break of day beside the old ash tree. The hills still know my name tonight. The river calls me home. A cottage keeps one candle bright. Beyond the fields I roam. Every path that lives in me still turns toward my home. No distance can silence the place that still calls us home. Dream of stone walls in the rain and fields I used to know. I hear the evening train again beyond the valley low. The chapel bell at end of day still rings across the town. It sends my restless thoughts away to where the sun goes down. The hills still know my name tonight. The river calls me home. A cottage keeps one candle bright. Beyond the fields I roam. Have blown, but every path that lives in me still turns toward my home. One day I'll walk those hills again beneath the open sky. They'll call me by my name again as white clouds wander by.